Have you ever noticed that sometimes we behave in a better way, in a kinder way, with some strangers, instead that with people that we deeply love? Today, the topic will be like not gym or fitness related, but will be like a personal reflection of interpersonal relations. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Basically it's 5 a.m. but I woke up at 3 a.m. like in a way that I couldn't stay in bed anymore for a simple reason. I did a dream that was like punching myself in the stomach, let's say, because I don't know, I couldn't sleep anymore after that. These 2 hours delay were due to the fact that I needed to write about it, because I needed to self-reflect a bit about this dream and what happened, what that meant, etc. So talking about the dream, what happened in the dream, basically there was my father falling down, just falling down, nothing special, nothing broken, nothing, just some scratches, etc. But I was reacting bad. Like after lifting him up, I was acting in an aggressive way, like saying why you didn't take care of yourself, etc. And this was like a reflection of what happened yesterday, basically. So yesterday 2 things happened. The first was that I'm trying to help a colleague to get back in shape, like to improve her physical condition, even because she wants to be like an example for their children. And I didn't blame her for being like unhealthy or didn't take care of herself, etc. Actually, I supported her, like this is alright, everyone has those periods, etc. And with my father, with my parents, actually, I'm not able to do that. And this made me realize why I did dream about this in first place. Second things, yesterday, coming back home after work, basically there was like an old lady that I never met and probably will never met anymore, that was like literally on the floor. Like I don't know if she was drunk or not. My smell is not that good that I can understand if she was drunk or not. And if this sounds strange to you because she was like an old lady, now this is normal in UK, that sometimes like even older people get drunk, etc. It's totally normal. The thing is that I couldn't understand if she was drunk or just like, I don't know, a bit confused for the age, etc. So, but even in that case, I just helped her, like not even thinking twice. I was there, I supported her. I told to my friend to go home because I would bring her home, that's it. And I did it. And she was like, so sorry. I don't know, I was just empathetic. I had compassion for her. I didn't blame, I didn't do nothing, I didn't make her feeling guilty at all. I was just helping her in the most kind way, and without even thinking about the condition, about why she was in that way. And this made me like pissed off with myself, because with my parents and the people that I love, I not able to act this way. I'm just like a worse person. And in these 2 hours since I woke up, I was just reflecting on the reason behind it. The reason is pretty simple, that with people that we love, parents or relatives or other people that we love, friends, we have like different emotions, different experience, unmet expectation actually. This kind of stuff that, I don't know, makes me realize that we are not totally like fair in the relationships. I don't know, this dream made me feel very bad on my way to act with my parents, with people in general. I want to be like this kind of person, a kind of person. In any case and in any situation. But sometimes I'm just not able to do that, because growing up, probably some expectation, some tough love wasn't appreciated, let's say. And even if they did the best with me, they did their best with their knowledge, etc. To be honest, they grew up me in a very good way. I can't complain about my parents, they were very good. But you know, when you start to learn about psychology, this kind of stuff, you realize so many things that, I don't know. As one of my clients said once, a parent will always make mistakes. And you know, I read lots of stuff about psychology, and there was a psychotherapist saying, even if I'm a psychotherapist and I talk about childhood traumas, this kind of stuff, I'm just hoping to do less harm as possible to my children and putting money aside in order that someday they will pay their psychotherapist about the traumas that I will provide them. And yeah, this is like something that we should always reflect on, and makes me reflect a lot, because social media can be used like in a bad way, yes, but even in a positive way that makes us reflect on this kind of stuff. This is probably due to my boring life, and due to the fact that literally it's so boring that everything that happens in my daily life sometimes is like reported in my dreams, because it's the only thing that I can elaborate. Beh, diciamo non il meglio. Morning guys. Well, apparently the door I literally spent just 20 minutes today in the gym. I did nothing, literally. Just back. And at the beginning I thought like maybe I want to appear like in a better way in front of some stranger. I want to, I don't know, look like a better person, because you know, it's human nature. We want to look like better in front of other people. But that was a person that I met once and I'll probably never met anymore. So no, I don't think so, to be really honest. So what was even the fact that you know, when you are close to the environment that triggered you, that in a certain way made your traumas, this kind of stuff, you are constantly triggered, you are constantly in that activation mode, let's say, and this will make you like a bitter person, not a better person. Probably it can be even due to this thing. Instead, staying in here in UK, I feel like my triggers have been like deactivated, reduced, and in a certain way I feel better, less bitter, and I don't know, maybe improving even my behavior. Sometimes I read some books that are kind of very impactful on my life. One of these is The Courage of Being Disliked, that talks about relationships with other people, and in one chapter it says that basically being angry, acting angry, is a way for us to decide what to obtain from other people, like in order to make kind of submission in others people. Like we want that other people act as we want, being angry, and this is something that I don't want, and this came immediately in my mind basically. The second book is the Dale Carnegie book, How to Win Friends. I don't remember the English name, by the way. It's literally How to Win Friends basically, and he's talking about the fact that how we treat others is very important and says a lot about ourselves, and that's true, and says even that we should always act in a way that makes other people like save the face, like being able to finish the conversation feeling good, not bad or guilty or angry against us, because this creates just resentment on the long term, and that's so true. And with these strangers, let's say, that I spoke yesterday, I mean, one is my colleague, so I know, but the other one was a total stranger. I acted in a way that was very, very kind, but I couldn't do the same in the dream. And this makes me think like that I need to change this thing, that even with people that I love, I care, especially with them, I need to act in a way that is more gentle, that put me in a position of not being like, not acting superior, but the opposite, like being always gentle, kind and everything. What I'm thinking right now is that with strangers, we kind of live the moment, so we have no judgment, we don't criticize them, we don't have like any resentment with them, and we live the moment, how we feel, and we can act even in a better way. With people that we love, friends, family, partners, we kind of often acting based on resentments. So like we want to, I don't know, act in a superior way sometimes. We want to react to past traumas or past behavior situations, and that's not always nice, to be honest. My reflection about this topic is about the way we act, because sometimes we act in a way that maybe we don't really want, but it's just due to the fact that we had some resentment, so we act in a way that is not aligned with who we want to be. And maybe this is due to the ego that really is like the obstacle in many cases, and we should put aside the ego, even if it's easier said than done. But let's say we should like think to act in a way that is much similar or more similar to what we want to do, or in a way that is closer to the person we want to be, instead than acting in a way that is due to the past events, basically, that is not as we want to act, but it's just a consequence of past situations, and quite often we don't want that. So this reflection could be useful in order to improve my behavior, my way to act with people, and maybe one day this can help to have like a better behavior and better relationships with people that I love. Maybe this reflection can be useful even to you.